Hello. So let's play some New York Times games. We're just going to play Wordle connections, and then we're also going to play Minute Cryptic. I am currently traveling in a hotel room, so from my phone. So bear with me here as we struggle through this. But we're going to start with Wordle, and for the entire time of my trip, we spun the wheel, and we are going to just start with Codex. So let's do that. All right, we get a green D. All right. Oh, D in the middle. What do we do with that? I don't know why. My initial thought was DIC, but there's no C, so it's not that. I suppose it could be a D something Y word. Um, let's just think about common letters, though. We need S, T, R, L, and basically all of them. So, can we do like, I don't know, I was thinking about ND, and then I or A? There's nodal, but there's no O. Um, is there like a NDLY? None of that's working. Okay, whatever. This D in the middle is very awkward. Maybe a DRY, DLY, just anything like that. Or just, maybe I should just fill in AD and see what might pop out here. Um, Radio, but there's no O. Okay, for lack of anything better, this is not great, but I'm gonna guess radii, plural of radius, just to get something on the grid and see if that helps. All right, the R and the A do help, so is it like DAR? Uh, or is it, or maybe I swap these, ARD, like ardor, but there's no O. Uh, or it could be A something D something R. RY? Is Andry a word? For some reason I think Andry is a word, but I don't know. We'll see. Nope. there's a word like that, but I don't think it's that. And oh, I think I could have done audit, but radii removed to the I, but audit would have been really good. Too late for that. I guess Audrey. The name Audrey doesn't accept it? Okay. No proper names. Sometimes a proper name is also a randomly some word that it accepts. I don't know where to put these letters. Maybe, what am I doing? RDA. I'm not used to the on-screen keyboard. I don't know. I feel like DAR. UDAR. How am I missing? ARD. A's, maybe RDA. Maybe AUD something R. Oddar. We end in Y maybe. I tried Audrey. Oh, I need an R somewhere. This is very confusing. All right, is there anything I can guess at all? Like, I'm willing to guess anything, but I guess I haven't thought of anything that works. What haven't I tried? DRA maybe? Tundra would be 6 letters. Is there like a NDRA? Oh, umbra is a word, but that wouldn't use the D. Is undra? No, okay. Andra. Trying to get something to lock in. T. Tad. Nothing's working. I'm tempted to just guess Ardor, even though the O is gray, just to kickstart this here. It will help find the R. It'll help find the A. I don't love it, but I'll just do it. Okay, there's one R. Okay, so I think this is forced then, because the A can't... Okay, so first of all, the R... Why do I keep typing Z? The R has to be here. It can't be in any of these other spots. And then the A now can't be in the first two spots. So it does end in... It ends in DRA. I have to solve it in 4, or I won't have somewhere to put my face. Let's see. So there's not another A. There's not another R. What does this? So I guess there has to be a U, unless there's a Y, and the answer is Hydra. Wow, that's a tough one. All right, it is Hydra. Yeah, I mean, it was along the lines of what I had been thinking about, but it was just really tough to think of. So doing that hard mode filler of Ardor helped narrow down the options. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about Y, but I wasn't thinking about Y second. I was thinking about Y at the end. All right, well, let's just go straight into connections here. Finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Start, Neil, Taylor, Salesman, Cometh, Pilot, Ernest, Itch, Desire, Rhodey, Russell, Song, Novak, okay, Thirst, Cruise Director, and Urge. I mean, I'm seeing starts with Comet, starts with Nova, probably like something to do with like astrophysics words with a letter added. So we have Star. I wonder what the last one is. Cruise Directo. Russell, Sun. Oh, the Sun. Okay. The placement is a little suspicious, but I'm going to see if this is it. Usually if it's a rainbow herring, it's top 2 rows. Like left 3 on the left column tends to actually be okay, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. Purple first. Astronomical terms plus a letter. There we go. All right, now I have to actually figure out the rest of this. Cruise Director is interesting. Feels like it should go with Salesman. I don't know. We've got so a weird combination of like different professions: the pilot, the roadie, the tailor, the salesman, the cruise director. I'm not sure. How about Urge and Thirst and Desire and Earnest? Okay, that's probably one. It's probably not blue. I got purple first, so it's worth just seeing if we can get blue next. We've got a lot of professions. Pilot, salesman, cruise director. Let's think about Neil then. What would Neil go with? You know, I feel like we've got Neil and Russell. These are homophones of names. So Ernest isn't a homophone, though. Ernest just is a name, I'm pretty sure. So what else would be a name? Taylor's a name. Itch, Ernest, Pilot, Desire, Roadie, Urge. Huh. Unless this was the rainbow herring. Neil, Russell, Taylor. I mean, we know there's urge, desire, itch. Oh, did I say itch last time? Thirst? No, I said so maybe earnest is there. Maybe that's not how you normally spell earnest. Okay, because I think itch is going to go with the thirst and urge. Okay. I actually saved myself from a mistake there. Name homophones. And so we have roadie and pilot and cruise director and salesman. I mean, other than just being professions, I'm not sure what this would be. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what they're going to call this category. Jobs that involve traveling. Okay, fair enough. Desire, thirst, or itch, urge, like a need. And I got my craving. I got my rainbow, reverse rainbow, which is always nice. Okay. I know you guys like seeing the bot, so let's see if we can get that open here. How do I get to it from here? Is it here? No, that's what I just clicked. Oh, I think I can go here for the article. Oh, the drinking from a glass, but it's actually the contrails from an airplane. They gave it a 2.8. All right. Let's see. Any day now. Okay. Ooh, 66% solve rate. Okay. I was 1 in 101. That's pretty common for reverse rainbow. I think a lot of people are probably getting purple. Actually, I was going to say a lot of people are getting purple first, but no, it's yellow first. But the name homophones is the hardest today. Second is really evens out, actually, but green is the most common second. People who lose can't figure out the purple versus blue. See, I thought purple was fairly, for a purple, like it's pretty not that hard to spot because you've got cometh and novak for comet and nova, which, maybe you don't see the other two, but you should at least be suspicious of those two words for sure. Losing games, yeah, we've got 19% getting yellow, green, 11% on the yellow. The rest are, low percentages. All right. And then, putting Taylor in with jobs, putting Novak in with names, putting cometh in with names. Oh, cometh with Neil, Ernest, and Russell. Interesting. Yeah, this is people just trying to figure out blue purple. I don't think there's a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it. And then what are people getting first? Yellow for sure. Green with Taylor instead of with roadie. I don't know. Maybe if you don't know what a roadie is. Roadies are the people who bring and set up the equipment for music concerts and stuff. All right. It looks like we have a rainbow herring here. Salesman, cometh, earnest, desire. Those must be words from books. I know there's Death of a Salesman. There's definitely something cometh. Okay. I don't know what all the books are, but I do think that these are words probably all from the same author. They like to do that. All right. Last thing we're going to do is the Minute Cryptic. All right. This is by member Emily Caldarelli and Angus, or with Angus. Okay. Let him bleed, prisoner. Prick, guard. All right. Let him. So we have to ignore punctuation completely. Just pretend it's not there. So let or let him could be the definition. Bleed, prisoner. I'm wondering if prisoner is an insertion indicator, because when someone's in prison, they're behind bars. They're so. Bleed, prisoner. Prick, guard. I'm not really seeing indicators other than maybe prisoner being an insertion indicator. Could it be hidden word? Is there we need 7 letters. Yes. Okay. I see it. It is hidden word. I'm pointing at my screen as if you can see that. But the T, actually, if I pull out my S Pen. Oh, okay. Wait. Is it even in there? It is in there, but I was poking my speaker. All right. So I think I should be able to point. It's still going to be extremely hard to see, but the end, starting with the T in let, the last letter of let, you can see T-H-I-M. Let me just type this out. T-H-I-M. And then starting with bleed, we have B-L-E. And that spells thimble. And a thimble is a prick guard because you use a thimble on your thumb, well, sewing or whatever, and it keeps you from getting pricked. So prisoner is our indicator saying, hey, somewhere within here, within let and bleed, we have imprisoned the answer, which is thimble. All right. Cool. Got it. Finally, I got a hidden word quickly without any hints. I call that my nemesis because, yeah, it's often one I don't think about. But today I thought about it, which is great. All right, cool. Well, that is going to do it for these games. I hope you enjoyed them. Probably tomorrow and Monday will be kind of the same dealio. Maybe Monday I'll be able to use my computer. I'm not sure. But anyway, back to normal Tuesday, I hope. Cool. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.